Brought to you by StationHouseCoffee.com and Postmates.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Rona Dayz, episode 2. This is the show where I recap what it's like being on lockdown here in California during a pandemic. It's been, I guess, this is the second week as far as this show's been going on. Not a whole lot has changed necessarily. I mean, of course, I've stepped away from the chaos that is Twitter and all the news updates. A lot of that's calmed down though. This is nothing new is really shut down. Everything's just kind of, there's a couple podcasts I listen to like Radio Lab where they were talking about numbers and how we're being inundated with numbers right now with the death rate and the spreading and the testing and all this kind of stuff. And they kind of break down how kind of they put those numbers in perspective in a lot of ways. So it was an interesting analysis into what's going on with the coronavirus from a standpoint of just how much we're being bombarded with information and what that information means. I mean, you can read things a lot of different ways or frame things in a lot of different ways. But yeah, no desire to watch the news. As far as I'm concerned, at this point, it's back to normal as far as how I'm consuming my news. Like if something important happens, it'll trickle through the people, and I'll start seeing it trending. I'm sure, just as I casually look at social media. There's supposed to be a stimulus check, only $1,200 one-time thing. It'll be interesting to see if from what I've heard, this is going to be, we're going to be shut down for a while. I mean, things might start to open up here and there. I don't know. I'm kind of using live sports as my kind of gauge for when things are going to start to get back, because I would imagine live sports, even if they perform in front of empty and empty arenas or whatever, just having live sports back on will be kind of a sign that things are starting to, because there's a lot of money being lost, and there's those people want to make money, like Dana White and the UFC trying to get the Khabib Ferguson fight made, talking about it being this kind of crazy super fight or fight card. So we'll see once I start seeing live sports, but it's months away. I was actually got an email from Ari asking me to do a Photoshop for him. He's a stand-up comedian, and he was saying that, I mean, as far as stand-up comedy's going, he is projecting a year that he's going to be away from stand-up. Now, he's also known for taking breaks and kind of getting lost, so that is his MO anyway. But as far as like things returning to that kind of normal where people are going to comedy clubs or plays or movies, it's probably going to be a while. Probably going to be a while. We're going to have to start, and it's probably going to change state by state. I think Washington is probably, I think they started to see kind of a leveling out of the numbers. But New York is going to get hit like crazy. LA it's just bound to get hit. Once Skid Row in downtown LA gets hit, then it's just going to be, the numbers are going to be insane, and people are going to start freaking out, even though it's going to be a lot of homeless people. But yeah, it's crazy times. I went to a grocery store because I needed the essentials like vodka and coffee, kind of two of the main fluids that kind of I need to help sustain my livelihood and my sanity in these times of quarantine. Not that my life has really changed much. I'm not driving Uber and Lyft right now. I'm, unemployed. As far as that, no income. So getting an email to do some Photoshop work was a nice little, at least something's out there. But yeah, as far as other than that, I've been focusing 100% on doing as much as I can with this show, getting my website dialed in, just getting a lot of things dialed in, trying to put out more content. Obviously, as I'm sure everybody's seen, sponsors. I'm trying to, for both free and paid or trade, uh, want to help promote small businesses like Station House Coffee. It's run by one of my oldest friends out in Vermont, which you can go to stationhousecoffee.com to order your coffee there. But I'm trying to obviously transition my podcast into something I can start making money, at least a little bit of money with. So sponsorships, I'm starting to offer that. And then eventually I'm going to start, reaching out to more and more businesses. But if you're a small business or an artist and you want some free promotion on this show, hit me up and I'll see what I can do to help you out and give you hopefully some traffic to your website because everything's going online. It's crazy that like my lifestyle and the things that I've been doing with my artwork and with the podcast and everything, inspireddisorder.com. Go to my website, inspireddisorder.com, has basically prepared for this, right? Like you can't do live gallery shows. Like all these artists that had shows scheduled to sell artwork are now trying to sell artwork online and they don't have their infrastructure there. Not that you need infrastructure necessarily, but it helps. Um so it feels like I've been preparing a long time, building everything, and I've gotten to the point where I it's a desperate need to start making money doing this stuff. Um, and since art is probably not going to be in high demand, focusing on this show is kind of my new focus. And it's really helped. It's helped just the process of it has helped me to just in my head understand what I'm going to need to do. Just as far as the logistics of putting a sponsor in the shows and contacting people and all that. But yeah, so I did go to a grocery store, back to that, and it was crazy. There wasn't a line to get in, but once you were inside, the cashier lines is basically one long line, and then they had an employee telling people which register to go to, and you would line up. There was little red X's on the floor for everybody to keep 6 feet apart. When you go to the cash register belt, right, everything is super procedural, super clean, the cleanest I've ever seen anything ever. You walk up and then you wait for the person in front of you to completely finish their transaction before you even start putting stuff on the belt. Um, yeah, and if you bring your own bags, they had a new policy that you have to bag your own stuff, but if they bag it, you have to buy bags, which I don't really give a shit about. I wasn't buying that much stuff. Like I said, the essentials, coffee and vodka, and flaming hot Doritos, because I can't like let my asshole go unpunished during these hard times. But yeah, so it's crazy. I don't know how long things hopefully it's short. Just stay inside, man. It's going to be different states are going to get fucked. Like Florida is full, like whoever is in charge of Florida, thankfully the state governments have taken charge in states to shut things down because our federal government is doing zero to do anything. But like in California, we're completely shut. I mean, you look at the industries in California, you have in Northern California, you have Silicon Valley, so you have every major tech business is shut down right now. A lot of people working from home, uh, or a lot of major tech businesses anyway. And then you have Southern California that's all like it's all Hollywood, music, movies, TV, porn. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just like you think of all the people in LA who are living in their cars trying to become a stand-up comedian or trying to book roles as an actor, and they're like barely getting by as it is, and now it's like, "Oh, good luck," you know? Good luck with anything. But yeah, crazy times, Rona Days too. Talk to you again next week. We'll see where we're at. But go support independent business, small business, go to stationhousecoffee.com and buy single origin, small batch, premium coffee straight from the roaster themselves over at stationhousecoffee.com, and follow them on Station House Coffee on Instagram. And if you're looking to make some money, sign up for Postmates through my link, inspireddisorder.com/Postmates, and you will be guaranteed $600 on your first 75 trips. So if you're looking to make some money delivering food, inspireddisorder.com/Postmates. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork if you'd like over at inspireddisorder.com and save 25% when you use coupon code RTS. Follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.